my channel. As you can see from the title of this video, today I'm finally going to put together my dream board, mood board, wish board, however you want to call it. Basically an inspiration visual piece that I can look at every day and I can help the universe bring to me. Because there is the manifestation rule that basically says that if you are going to see something every day and focus on it and set specific goals, you are going to help the universe bring it closer to you. And of course you have to work for it, you have to give it your time, your effort to be able to achieve it. But in the end, you are helping the universe to bring it closer to you by just manifesting it and by just putting it out there in the world in a physical form and with a specific timeline of events. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I've got everything that I need here, and I'll first, before I start doing it and like talk to you about what exactly I'm gonna put on here, I'm gonna talk to you about what I needed for this project, because I tried to do it as cheap as possible. So the cardboard itself you can probably find for very cheap at places like Hobbycraft or Homebase or B&Q and stuff like that. But since we're in a lockdown and I don't have anything like that very close to me, I just went to old dear Amazon and I got this cardboard for £4.50, under £5 anyways, and it's a good size as you can see. So I bought from Tesco because that was the closest thing I could find to what I'm looking for. This type of like pins and needles and all that. And obviously I'm not gonna use all of them, but I thought they are cute because they are gold, but they have this like rust look to them. They have like simple gold ones, although they aren't specifically made for cardboard because they're a little bit too thick. I'll make do for them. But obviously what you also need for this to happen is pictures. And I've got here a lot of pictures and I'm probably not gonna use all of them and I'm gonna cut a lot of them, and that reminds me to go and get a scissor right now before I forget. So the pictures. I don't have a printer and that makes it harder in a way, but if you live in the UK, what I would recommend and what I usually do, not only for mood board or anything that needs to be printed, but like for actual photographs that I want to put in my albums, I use this app called Free Prints, which basically is exactly what it says it is. It's an app that allows you to print photographs for free. Now it's not entirely for free because you need to pay the postage, and depending if you want any additional stuff, like if you want a different layout or a matte finish or anything like that, any extras, you have to pay for them. But overall I believe it's the cheapest way to print good, like this is an actual good quality photograph. So I think that's the easiest way to do it, and it's easy, it gets delivered, you don't have to go anywhere. And how I chose my prints, well, like everyone chooses their photographs and pics and inspiration for mood boards, which is Pinterest. There's Simba who wants to... Are you gonna be in a video? Do you want to make your own mood board? I should have had something for you here, like some more wet food. Is that your goal? Bye bye. Just went to Pinterest, and before doing that I just kind of made a plan in my mind about what I would like to happen this year, and some of them are very specific, some of them are more general, but overall it's just goals that I personally want to achieve. But they are also realistic goals. I didn't put there to become a millionaire or to win the lottery or anything like that, because first of all, I can't become a millionaire in the next year, it's physically impossible, and also I can't win the lottery because I'm not playing the lottery, so putting a picture of the lottery there would be useless because there's no point. So I just looked for pictures that represented something that I could achieve and that could be sort of close to my capabilities, because in the end I need to work for these goals. I don't just put them on a piece of cardboard and then they just happen. So let's start. So I think that's the best way to actually be able to show you what I'm gonna put on here and like talk to you about it. So first of all, I'm just going to organize my pictures depending on like what they are about, because I have multiple categories, and then I'm gonna start putting them on the board. So as you can see here, I've put them in more themes almost, and now I'm gonna start putting it on the board. So my quote of the year is this. It says, "I am going to make you so proud, note to self." And that's exactly what I want this year to be. So I'm just gonna cut it a bit so that it's not that big. Doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just gonna put it there in the middle. Simba, I'm sorry, but I'll have to kick you out because you're kind of in the way. So that's the focus of this year. After that, I'll just put my inspiration pictures, so they don't represent anything specifically, but they are general inspiration pictures of what I want my life to look like. So I have a lot of these ones that represent women sitting at offices and working, because that's what I want this year to be. I want to be about working. I want to be about becoming a freelancer. I want to start working for myself. This one doesn't say that much to me, so I'm not gonna use this one. These two are more specific. They are about driving. This is just a random girl driving, but this one I think is the most specific one. This is a Kia Sportage car, which is the car that me and my boyfriend want to eventually buy and have ourselves. But we can't do that this year. It's not our priority to buy a car, so we really want to rent this car and go somewhere nice. So that's very specific, and I really want to do that, and I want to drive it myself. So I'm going to put them here together. Let me just cut the sides of this one. And I'm going to put them together like this on the bottom there. Yeah, just like that. What else am I gonna use? So I have these 3 pictures that I like the most about like what I want my life to look like. And I think I'm gonna go for this one, because if you can see in the back there, she has a lot of like family photos, and like it's very personal, but she looks so confident, so strong, such a boss lady. So I really like that. I'm gonna put that in there on the opposite end. So we have that there. And I think I will not use this one because it's just a bit pink for me. But I will use this one because again, it's very professional looking, and this is more about me becoming a freelancer. So I'll do that as well. The key thing with these mood boards is that you need to love the visuals and how they look like, because in the end, if you're gonna look at these things 24/7, you need to love them and not get bored of them. I'm not gonna put this one very close to that one. I'm gonna put it around here, I think, just because I want them to feel kind of separate, but at the same time I want them to kind of go together. I don't want my life to become very separate and like have this part of me and then that part of me completely different. I want it to become a coherent piece, so that's why I'm gonna do that. Then I'm going to put my personal goals, and this one represents reading more. This one is very specific. These two go together. I want to put them like this because I want this year to be the year where I hit 10,000 YouTube subscribers. I'm just not sure about this picture because it's a bit big, so I think I'm just gonna keep this one just as it is and maybe put it here so that it will go with the top with the bottom image, but I just don't like how they work together, so I will put it somewhere here. I like that. Or maybe even close to this one. Yeah, that works fine. I like it. That's settled. Now, this one is very important. It said she believed she could, so she did, but it's a university graduation cap. How do you call it? Hat? Hat, yeah. And I think I would like to do my graduation hat. If I'll have a physical one, I would like it to be like this because it's such an important part of the past 3 years of my life and of my life in its entirely like nature. So it's gonna be extremely important for me, and I will graduate this year. So I will put that here. So this is the final product, the final end result, and I love it. I can't wait to see where I can put it because I want to be able to look at it every damn day. Let me go through it with you. Here we have the travel goals. We want to visit England, we want to get the hot tub jacuzzi thingy resort, I want to drive more, I want to rent the Kia Sportage with my boyfriend. We want to go to Portugal. This is just for us to travel more this year when we can. This is for my graduation because I want to finish with a first and seeing this. She believed she could, so she did. I really believe that I can. I just need to put in the effort. This is for my personal style because I want to experiment more with the jewelry and accessorizing and fashion. This is my center message for this year. I'm going to make you so proud, a note to self, and I will make myself so proud at the end of 2021. This is strength, physical strength. I want to become stronger and stronger, and I've started to work out, and I hope I will continue to work out for the remaining 11 months of the year. Healthy eating, plans. I want to improve my relationship and make it, it's already such an awesome relationship and I love it, but it's always room for improvement, so we want to work on it all the time, because if you stop working on your relationship and you think that everything is perfect, eventually something will change and you won't be willing to work on it. So by working daily on it, you will see these changes, and if something big happens, you can communicate through it right away. You don't have to wait for something big to happen. I want to hit 10,000 subscribers, and if you've watched this far, then please hit that subscribe button, because I think about 90% of the people watching my videos are not subscribed, and that means that you won't know when I post my next video. So if you like this kind of inspirational, lifestyle, chit-chatty videos, I post a lot of this, so a subscribe would really help me, but only if you feel like you would gain something from my videos. I want to, of course, make more money so that I can work on my goals even more, and it goes in with my YouTube channel because I want to get monetized on there. My Simba tattoo that I will have done when I go back to Romania, because that's where I do all of my tattoos. Then this is like my professional, like materialistic goals, more or less, because I have the books in here. I want to read more. It's not really materialistic, but it's knowledge, and knowledge is power, and power is money. I also have some Doc Martens that I always wanted to buy, but I never did, and I will this year. And at the top here, I have a very strong, powerful lady working with her coffee. She looks very unapproachable and unavailable, but on the background you can see family pictures. So she's always a badass when it comes to work, but she's lovely and sweet when it comes to her personal life, and that's exactly how I want this year to be for me. So thoughts on the end of doing this. I love how it turned out. Let me know if you liked how it turned out, or if you would have done it differently, or if you have done yours and it's completely different, or it's like a completely different layout or style, or if you don't even use like a cardboard, or if you're going to do the digital one. I was thinking to do the digital one, basically a background wallpaper for my laptop because I'm using it every day. But I just feel like doing something like this, that it's, when I look at my laptop, I don't really see the picture that's on there anymore. I just see work or I have to do something, but it's not an inspiration per se. So that's why I decided to go for a physical handmade thingy. The thing that I want to say at the end is that you are going to make 2021 the year you want. So you don't have to do a mood board if you don't want to. If you do want to, it doesn't have to look like this. You can draw something, or you can just set some goals on a piece of paper, just words. You don't have to spend money doing it. I chose the very cheap alternative, but you don't have to spend any money at all. You don't even have to set goals if that's how you want to do it. I just set goals because I think it helps me keep track of myself throughout the year. So basically, instead of like losing myself and my inspiration and my motivation like mid-year, I can just refer back to this. So in the end, I hope you liked this video. I hope it inspired you to start thinking about your dreams for the new year. In the meantime, Simba decided that he was gonna take a nap. I'll see you guys next video, and don't forget that we will be here twice a week now that I am proper back, and that would be Thursdays and Sundays at 6 p.m. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye!